Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back, and this is indeed the third part of our interview. I've never had a 3-part interview or a 3-part nothing with no one. But wow, we're having such a good conversation. And I think before the previous episode ended, I was telling her about how humbled I am to be sitting in front of another black woman like herself who is doing the things. And for me, the one thing that I've wanted to ask her is, how as a black woman, how does it feel to go around knocking on doors and saying, I have this initiative with my co-founder and we want to make this happen. So as a black woman, she needs to give other black women tips as well, so that we can also out here meeting the premier and stuff. Have you met the premier? So no, let's listen to what Ntesang has to say so you can also meet the premier.
Like I said, I am nothing without the people in my life, honestly. Wherever I am, I'm surrounded by great people or greatness, So, look at Phoebe. We've never met physically. Mm-hmm. The lady who donated 35 books from her
collection.
We even have her story. It's a recently published book. It consists of 30 stories, inspiring stories of black South African women, to be specific.
I'm here for it.
We've got a story about Caster Semenya. We've got a story about Mabatu Muntu. All the greatness compiled in one book. It's amazing. That is an indication that as black people, we are for each other. So I can't really claim my success to say or achievements on my own. Mm-hmm. I am nothing on my own. Hence, always, I know that there are people out there who do not like being recognized or the glory being given to them. But first of all,
you are not those people, by the way. Just to let you know, you are also one of those people.
I know. Hence, I can recognize other people because I know this is my people. These are your people. But I've got this amazing women in my life. I've got my mother in charge. That woman literally sustains my life.
That's true.
Because she doesn't like glory, nonsense. She
doesn't do it for the photos or the recognition.
She doesn't even like getting mentioned. And I'm sure when she listens to this podcast, she'll want to strangle me.
No, Kubanga, we are mentioning you and we are grateful for you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah. But everything has been built on a sound foundation of knowing who God is in our lives.
True.
I usually tell people that I'm not imposing my belief in God on anybody, but I've learned through my mother-in-charge's teachings that I am nothing without God, and I'm everything with Him. I literally say in every morning, I stand in front of a mirror and I'm like, God, if it does not bring you glory, if it does not glorify your name, if it does not acknowledge who you are, anything, God, I do not want it. Be it my academics, be it relationships that are formed, be it AO2 pop-up library, if it does not live up to who you are in my life, then I don't want it. So, God first, AO2 and my family, everything follows, but God first.
Okay, I hear you.
I literally have learned to pray about everything and anything, even the smallest things. Like this interview, I'm like, God, if you are not mentioned, Farah God, I do not want it.
Farah God,
I do not want it. Farah God, I do not want it. So you asked, how do I get to do all this amazing stuff? It's through
the grace of God.
It's through His grace. And not to ignore other people in my life, but honestly, I stand on greatness. I mean, I give out glory as well to my parents, the ones who gave birth to me physically. Tabo's family, those are amazing people. I mean, like Tabo's mom, guys. It was her birthday sometime in the week, and Saturday she pops out and like, yeah, let me go. And she has always been supporting us, even when A2 was still an idea, a conversation. I remember how it was like, so I told my mom that we are establishing a pop-up library, and she was like, with your own books, you are giving books to people just for free. Yeah, get a book for free, but as long as you can take good care of it and bring it back so that also, another person can read it.
I want to clarify this, and I want to also speak about it because Jongan, guys, this thing of you guys borrowing books from a to pop-up library and not bringing them back, that's very selfish, honestly, because the point of this pop-up library was to give everyone a chance to read. If you don't read, it's not a problem. Then don't take the books, you know what I'm saying? And if you have the books, please be a gentleman or a gentlewoman about it and bring the book back. Please. I still snacks and shouty. I'm just saying. Bring back people's books.
Yeah, no, I mean, I heard you say that you need period pains, and we know that the pop-up library has a copy of period pains by Kopana Matlau. But now, someone out there still has it. And we hope that you've read it.
I hope you are listening.
And we humbly request that you return it so that Nontle can get it.
She's humbly requesting. I'm not humbly requesting. I will come over there, okay, and I will break your window.
Yeah, imagine, guys, imagine.
I'll break in and steal the book. Don't test me.
But honestly, we don't want this initiative to be a burden on anybody.
True.
We don't want to have it as if it's restricted from other people. Like, get a book for free, return it so that another person can get it, and then you can get yourself another copy, and then guys,
everyone's happy. Everybody's happy.
The city is happy. The country is happy.
You start the hashtag bring back our books.
Definitely.
Start that one. Maybe they'll bring it back.
Definitely.
Bring back. Make them feel guilty. You know, tell them that, you know what, other kids are really trying to improve their reading and you are hugging books.
But thank you for those who've returned our books. And for those who also called to apologize that I couldn't return it on the other pop-up. May I please return it to the next pop-up? We really appreciate such readers. But for those who still have our books,
Thunder will strike you.
We don't want that, no. So please bring our books back. Oh
my God, this has been such a fun interview. Honestly, it has to be the funnest time I've had on my podcast. Let's be honest. So thank you so much. Like from the bottom, you know, like a heart has a corner, miss. It's like this. There's a corner there. Yes. On the bottom of that corner. Sure. Thank you so much for coming onto the show to tell people exactly what it is that you guys do. And I really hope your spirit and your energy just comes through these podcasts into people's lives. And they receive what you are doing and they try their utmost best to support and be there for you. Like me, if there was a number one fan, I'm a 0.1 fan. I don't want to be like a number one because number one is like overrated.
There are people before number one.
And me, I'm 0.1. That's me. That's how much of a fan I am of anything being done by Black young people to help Black young people. For us, by us is 100% my motto in life.
Thank you so much, Nontle, for this. You know, while we are talking, because we didn't write our speeches down. This is just spontaneous. We keep on moving. We are led by the Spirit, I believe. Yes, I've just remembered that A2 really, really, how do I say this? When promotes local artists, local writers, local readers, everything. Local is like.
Local is like.
But now I've just remembered that Remo guy, Sabata Mpomo guy, he's a local author. Actually, he's an international author right now. He's going big. But Remo guy, I remember at our first pop-up, He was there to donate one of his book, Dikeledi. I'm like, Dikeledi has been...
I've seen Dikeledi.
Bruh,
I've seen
even on
Dikeledi.
Saturday, somebody returned it. This Saturday, and then someone came to...
And take it again.
Bruh!
People love his work. His work.
So, like I said, Nonhla, I lean on greatness. I am literally sustained by great people. Remogai, he's for us. When it was still an idea, we shared it with him, and he was like, you know what, I'm coming there. I remember on the Friday when we came from a live interview from Radio Taimani, and then we met with him. We were like, we're having our first pop-up tomorrow, and he was, I'll be there. And he was there.
The support you guys have been getting is absolutely amazing.
It's amazing. Unfortunately, I cannot even remember everybody who's supported AA2 from the beginning. Like,
but all of you guys.
Mama Joanna, I know that you listen to this podcast. Mama Joanna, she was there. She was helping Tabo on the first day. Guys, you are amazing people. I do not want to lie. And to have AA2 at your hearts, in your hearts, it's amazing. So thank you so much for preserving the vision, for wanting it to grow bigger than us. Because hello, AA2 is really bigger than us.
And we clap hands for that. We clap hands for the final part of my
Thank
show.
you so much.
My favorite part of the end of my interviews a lot of the times that I get to ask my person who's sitting in front of me unexpected, random, quick questions. Yes!
You didn't want me on
I didn't want you because it's a surprise. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you 3 random questions from the top of my head, and I want an answer. Quick. I don't want nothing. Quick answer. Okay. Favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite celebrity crush?
Favorite what?
Celebrity crush.
I don't have that. I'm sorry.
Favorite book?
Oh, Chimamanda's Purple Hibiscus.
Ooh.
I love it. And I got it as a gift. No.
You got it as a gift?
I got it as a gift from Kele Luruele. We went to the same high school. She's at every pop-up. That woman is goals, ne?
Shout out to Gele for giving her her favorite book.
Thank
and
you
the
so
much. Last question that I have for you. No, I'm not going to ask you anything shady. I'm going to ask you, what do you have to say to young black girls like yourself who want to make a difference at life?
1, know who you are.
That's one, eh? That's the one.
Know who you are, because
That's the one.
everything that you are going to do, it has to be aligned with who you are. If you don't like reading, you are not going to lead a reading project.
Hallelujah. If you can't sing, can lead the choir.
Guys, so first, know who you are. Align your vision with who you are. So many people out there are doing stuff that they are not aligned to. And I think that is what keeps on failing us as a nation.
Amen.
To want to do something
That's not aligned with us.
Know what your heart desires. Then you can move, girl. If that you get it right, there's nothing that you cannot do. Therefore, even the sky is no longer the limit. I've seen people breaking boundaries over the sky. So you can be whatever you want. You can do whatever you want as long as you know who you truly are. That's my take.
Well, you guys heard it from Ntesang Makutu, the co-founder of AA2 Pop-Up Library. The other founder is Tabo, guys. Obviously, like, it's Tabo, Innocent, Bache. He's the other owner. So don't ask me who's the other. Don't ask me who's the co of the other co. Just, it's Tabo. Thank you guys so much for listening. And hopefully you guys listen to all of these episodes. You guys like taking corners. So hopefully you guys listen to everything, and I'm so glad to be behind the mic with you guys. Every single week, it's a blessing. Every single time I get to speak my mind, it's one more day I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
That's beautiful.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until I see you guys again next week. Oh, before I forget, guys, every Wednesday, I'm going to be releasing every single episode I've ever made of the podcast ever. So it's Throwback Wednesday to catch up. So, bye-bye, everyone. I will see you